Chennai Express is a 2013 Indian action comedy film directed by Rohit Shetty and produced by Gauri Khan for Red Chillies Entertainment. The film features Shah Rukh Khan and Deepika Padukone in lead roles. It is the second collaboration between Khan and Padukone after Om Shanti Om. It is about a man's journey from Mumbai to Rameshwaram and what happens along the way after he falls in love with the daughter of a local don. Principal photography began on September 27, 2012. Filming began in October 2012 and was completed by May 2013. The film was released in the overseas markets on August 8, 2013 and a day later in India on August 9. Extensive paid previews were held in India on August 8 as well. Although the film received mixed reviews from critics, it broke several records in India and abroad and became the fastest film to collect 1 billion, thus becoming an all-time blockbuster. The film surpassed Ye Jawani Hai Diwani and became the highest-grossing Bollywood film of 2013 and highest-grossing Bollywood film of all time worldwide until its record was surpassed by Dhoom 3. It is also the fourth highest-grossing Bollywood film in overseas markets. According to Box Office India, Chennai Express currently ranks as the second highest-grossing Bollywood film worldwide. Plot: Rahul Mithuniwa, Shah Rukh Khan is a 40-year-old bachelor living in Mumbai. His parents died in a car accident when he was 8 years old, so his grandparents raised him. His grandfather owns a chain of confectionery shops. Before his grandfather's 100th birthday celebrations, two of Rahul's friends invite him to accompany them on a vacation in Goa, which he accepts. Rahul's grandfather dies on the eve of the celebrations. His grandmother tells Rahul that his grandfather wanted his ashes to be divided into two parts, one of each to be immersed in the Ganges River and Rameswaram. She asks Rahul to go to Rameswaram and immerse them. He reluctantly accepts her request but is also eager to attend the Goa trip. Rahul and his friends plan to dump the ashes at Goa but his grandmother wants to see him off, forcing Rahul to travel by train. He books a single ticket on the Chennai Express and plans to meet his friends along the way. Rahul forgets to take the ashes. He returns to collect them but almost misses the train. While trying to leave the train, he notices a young woman running to board it. He helps her and 4 other people to board the moving train but the train leaves the station before he can get off. Rahul tries to flirt with the woman, who starts communicating by singing parodies of Hindi film songs. Rahul lends her his mobile phone so that she can contact her friends, but the men with her throw it from the train. Rahul is annoyed but says nothing because the men are carrying weapons. Rahul tells the ticket inspector about them, but they push the inspector into a river below the bridge. Panicked, Rahul learns that the men are kidnapping the woman and that her name is Mayana Loknai Mayana Ashaga. She is trying to flee from a forced marriage to Tanjaboli. Her father Durgeshwara Ashaga is a powerful headman of the local mafia in Tamil Nadu. Mayana takes Rahul to her father and introduces him as her lover. Tanjaboli challenges Rahul to a duel to which Rahul accepts without knowing, partly aided by his lack of knowledge in Tamil. On the night of the duel, Rahul escapes with the help of a local policeman Shamsha but he ends up on a ship with Sri Lankan terrorists and smugglers. A gunfire battle ensues between police force and terrorists. When police officers investigate and arrested Rahul, he tells his story and ends up in Kumbhankam again. Surrounded by Ashaga sickle-wielding henchmen, Rahul pretends to take Mayana hostage and escapes with her in her father's car, battling Ashaga men. When the car breaks down, Rahul and Mayana quarrel and part ways. Rahul, not knowing which way to go, returns to Mayana who takes him to the Vidhamba village where a wedding is taking place. Mayana tells the villagers that they are a married couple who have eloped and need protection and rest. The villagers grow fond of the couple and take care of them. Mayana realizes that she has fallen in love with Rahul. When Rahul plans to sneak away, she argues, not wanting to earn the villagers' distrust. Tanjaboli catches Rahul trying to leave, but the villagers help them escape again. Mayana persuades Rahul to immerse his grandfather's ashes and travels with him to Rameswaram, where they complete the rites. On their way back, Rahul realizes that he has fallen in love with Mayana, and does not tell her where they are going. He takes Miena back to her father and tries to make him understand and honor his daughter's wish. He also tells Miena that he loves her. Rahul tells Tanjabali and his goons that he is ready for the fight this time. A strong battle ensues, where Rahul is severely injured but emerges victorious. Miena's father and Tanjabali reform and accept that the heart of a common man like Rahul is bigger than their physical ability and political influence. As Haga Sundaram allows Rahul to marry Miena. When all ends well, Rahul leaves a message that love knows no regional or language barriers and that with a strong heart, there is no limit to what a common man can achieve. Cast: Deepika Padukone as Maya Nalokni as Haga Sundaram, Shah Rukh Khan as Rahul Mithaiwala, Sathya Raj as Durgeshwara as Haga Sundaram, Miena's father, Nikitin Deer as Tanjabali, Kamini Kaushal as Rahul's grandmother, Lek Tandon as YY Mithaiwala, Mukesh Tiwari as Inspector Shamsher Singh, in charge of Combin area, Priyamani in an item song 1234 Get on the Dance Floor, Rakesh Kwakriti as Bobby. Production, development, Sandeep Mishra and Rohit Shetty had originally planned to team up for a remake of the 1982 film Angu. After the 2011 blockbuster Singham, Shetty had begun writing the script of the film but left it half-finished. The script of Chennai Express was ready for Khan as a backup because of the difficulty of obtaining the actors' filming dates. Upon being read the script, Khan liked the idea and agreed to star in it before the Angu remake. With this development, the remake of Angu was postponed. Shetty said the film is a hardcore commercial film with a romantic angle. The story is about this man's travel from Mumbai to Rameshwaram and what happens during the journey. About 68 minutes of footage were augmented with CGI by Reliance Media Works. Casting: Shah Rukh Khan was the first actor to be approached with the script and was the first lead actor to be signed for the film. Rohit Shetty stated that despite the title, Khan would not play a South Indian in the film. The casting of the lead heroine was the subject of much press speculation. Kareena Kapoor, Aseem Thotumkal and Deepika Padukone were rumoured to be involved. Shetty denied the rumours surrounding the lead female role, stating that the cast would be finalised in April 2012 and that he was going to cast an established actress in the role. In October 2012, it was confirmed that Deepika Padukone had been signed to play the female lead opposite Khan, and photographs showing Padukone and Khan shooting were released. This would be Padukone's second film opposite Khan, with whom she made her Bollywood debut in the 2007 blockbuster Om Shanti Om. Shetty wanted Manorama to play Deepika Padukone's aunt but dropped the idea later. Sathya Raj was cast to play the role of Deepika's father, the film's main antagonist, making his debut in Bollywood. Actress Priyamani was signed in January 2013 for an item number in the film. Other personalities from Tamil cinema, include Delhi Ganesh and Mohan V. Raman, appear in minor roles. Filming on the project began at Mehboob Studio in Mumbai on October 5, 2012. Filming was done at Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus railway station with minimal crew members. Stills of the lead actor were unofficially released in mid-October 2012. In November 2012, the cast and crew went to Goa to begin filming the scenes set there. The railway station at Vasco da Gama was used to portray Kalyan. A romantic scene on board a train passing next to Dudhsagar Falls was also shot. In December 2012, the crew went to Jakarta to film some scenes. In January 2013, a shoot was supposed to happen in Ooty but Khan said that the Ooty would be too far from Mumbai. The lanes of Ooty and some tourist attractions were reconstructed on the outskirts of Panchgani by art director Narendra Ruikar. It took over 40 days and 15 million to build the required sets. Filming in Ooty took the entire month of March 2013. A 10-day shooting schedule in Munnar, Kerala, began in mid-April 2013. Scenes were filmed at Devikulam Lake, Meazzapulamala, Agavra and Kanamala. Filming was stopped for several days because of heavy rainfall and the schedule was slightly extended until end of the same month. A press conference was held in Munnar. In May 2013, scenes were filmed in North Goa. The lead actress finished shooting on May 25, 2013. Khan flew to Hyderabad in May 2013 to film his remaining scenes. The film has several Tamil dialogues, but to retain context no subtitles were used. Release: the film had paid previews in India on August 8, 2013, with 10 to 12 shows at multiplexes. Chennai Express was scheduled to be released in non-traditional international markets. In Peru, it was the first Hindi film to be released on the same day as in India. Earlier, My Name is Khan, which portrayed Khan in the lead role, and Guzarish, which starred Hrithik Roshan, opened as delayed releases in Peru. Chennai Express was also released in Morocco, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, France and Israel. The price of tickets for Chennai Express was increased 40% above the usual tariff during the weekday shows and up to 20% at weekends. Though this increase was not uniformly applied in all multiplexes. Statistics: the film was released in 2,550 cinemas across 3,550 screens in India, and across 700 screens internationally, including 196 screens in the United States, 175 in the United Kingdom, 55 in the Middle East and 30 in Australia, making it the then widest Bollywood release of all time. Marketing: a first look of Chennai Express was released on January 1, 2013. A 31-second title track teaser sung by S.P. Balasubramaniam was released on May 23, 2013. The official trailer of the film was released at an event in Mumbai on June 13, 2013. 2 days after its launch, it exceeded 4 million views on YouTube. A platform running game titled Chennai Express: Escape from Rameswaram, based on the film, developed by Disney UTV's Digital Wing, was launched on July 24, 2013 for Android systems and featured Shah Rukh Khan and Deepika Padukone. The player rides a virtual roller coaster and has to fight off goons and dodge obstacles to collect over 10,000 coins to unlock Padukone's game avatar. The outfits worn by Khan and Padukone in the film were auctioned. Proceeds from the sale were donated to a charity. The auction took place around the day of its release. A karaoke app developed by Singbox, a Swedish gaming studio, was launched on August 2, 2013 for Android and iOS-based smartphones. Khan promoted his film on reality television shows Comedy Nights with Kapil, Did Super Mums, Jhalak Dikhla Jaw 6 and Indian Idol Junior. The Zeitgeist, Google's year-end compilation of the most frequent search queries, named Chennai Express the most trending topic in India of 2013. A film's satellite television rights were sold to Zee Network for 480 million. The deal was linked to the film's box office revenue, the first of its kind in Indian cinema. If Chennai Express collected over 1.3 billion net, then for every 100 million earned after that, the producers would get an additional 20 million. A film premiered on television on October 20, 2013, and was seen by a record gross viewership, about twice that of the highest-rated fiction show. It helped its broadcaster, Zee TV, to reach top position among general entertainment channels that month. Satellite deal: satellite rights of the film were bought by Zee TV for 50 crore, but if the film surpasses 130 crore net mark worldwide, then Zee TV has to pay additional 2 crores for every 10 crore since then. The satellite rights were interlinked with box office of the film. Controversies: along with Once Upon a Time in Mumbai Idobara, Chennai Express was initially abandoned by Pakistani distributors and exhibitors because 4 of their films were released on the same day. The release dates were postponed to 15th and 9th August, respectively. During its schedule of filming, a films unit ran in trouble for using too much water from Dam Dam in the drought-hit Satara district of Maharashtra. The state's Relief and Rehabilitation Minister Pate Tangrekar spoke about the problem. The film's poster and trailer, released on Twitter and YouTube, were criticized by some Tamil media for depicting Tamil ethos in a poor light. They said Padukone's heavily accented dialogue resembled a Malayali accent rather than Tamil one. Padukone defended the film, saying that it does not parody South Indian culture and that most of the crew, including herself, were South Indians. She later said, "Why would we spoof our own culture?" On July 31, 2013, The nationalist political party Maharashtra Nav Nirman Sena's film wing threatened to disrupt the film's release on August 8. It reportedly attempted to dislodge ongoing popular Marathi movies from cinemas that show only one film at a time in the state. The party was upset with reports that the distributors of Chennai Express had demanded prime slots in single-screen cinemas and at some multiplexes in the state where the super-hit Marathi film Dunyadari has been very popular since July 19. On August 1, 2013, both the film directors, Rohit Shetty and Sanjay Jadhav, were called on by Raj Thackeray to find a solution. After listening to both parties, Thackeray ruled that if Dunyadari was not removed from single-screen cinemas across the state, then the MNS would not object to the release and run of Chennai Express in Maharashtra. Soundtrack: the score of Chennai Express was composed by Amar Muil, while the songs were composed by duo Vishal Shekhar, and the lyrics were written by Amitabh Bhattacharya and Yo-Yo Honey Singh. Recording of the songs began in late October 2012. The track Ready Steady Po was recorded in November 2012 by the music's composers. Several sources said that the director and actor were unsatisfied with the score. The director was reportedly asked to plan for a different musical composition. However, the composers denied these rumors. In mid-April 2013, singer S.P. Balasubramaniam recorded the title track for the film, marking his return to Bollywood for playback after 15 years. He said the song celebrates the spirit of togetherness. Initially, Balasubramaniam was apprehensive but chose to sing considering the content and leads of the film. The song 1 2 3 4 Get on the Dance Floor was released as a promotional single on World Music Day. On June 27, 2013, the video promo of the song Tightly was released, and on July 11, 2013, the promo video of Kashmir Main to Kanyakumari was released. On July 19, 2013, T-Series uploaded a song sung by Honey Singh titled Lungi Dancer The Thaliva, tribute in honor of the South Indian film actor Rajinikanth to its official channel on YouTube. On July 25, 2013, a promotional video of the song Tera Rasta Main Katuna was released. The music album was launched on July 1, 2013. Critical response: the soundtrack album of Chennai Express received positive reviews. Devesh Sharma of Filmfare gave the album 4/5, saying that it is a robust offering, which is full of new sounds and zany surprises, and that Vishal Shekhar put in a lot of effort to bring out their best for the film. IBN Live gave the album 3.5/5 and said, "Here's another winner from Vishal Shekhar. It is likely to appeal to music lovers of all age groups and sentiments. An entertaining all-rounder, the composers must be applauded for fusing different music and beats to pep up the otherwise usual Bollywood music." Yashika Mathur of DNA gave the album 3.5/5 and said that Chennai Express is another winner from Vishal Shekhar that boasts of a soothing bouquet of typical Bollywood numbers and some peppy tracks with exceptional mixing. She wrote that it is likely to appeal to music lovers of all age groups and sentiments, and called it an entertaining all-rounder. The composers must be applauded for fusing different music and beats to pep up the otherwise usual Bollywood music. Jajinder Tuteja of Rediff.com gave the album 3/5 and wrote that the title song, Chennai Express, is just about average. He continued, "Oh yes, it is good to hear S.P. Balasubramaniam after a break. However, not only does his voice seem ill-suited for Shah Rukh Khan, but overall the song is not remarkable, and that the overall outcome is more than satisfactory, with none of the songs being an absolute downer and a few even standing out." Anand Hollow of Mumbai Mirror said, "It's easy to imagine director Rohit Shetty's crystal-clear brief to Vishal Shekhar, involving words such as catchy, peppy, fun, and of course its songs. Given how happily formulaic the soundtrack has turned out, VIROS have given us a fair idea of what awaits us this year." Critical reception: Chennai Express received mixed reviews from critics in India and abroad. India. Tarun Adash of Bollywood Hungama gave the movie 4/5 stars and wrote, "On the whole, Chennai Express has the trademark Rohit Shetty stamp all over." Music Entertainment, entertainment and entertainment in a film like Chennai Express, and the movie lives up to the hype and hoopla surrounding it. Rachit Gupta of Filmfare rated the movie 4/5 stars, stating, "The film's peppered with humorous set pieces and colourful locales and songs. Rohit Shetty makes Chettinad-style Maisla movies. And that's the perfect description of this film. If you don't plan to engage in a multilateral critique of dramatic elements and narrative, this film can be fun." Sarita Tanwar of DNA gave the movie 3.5/5 stars and said, "This is a treat for all Hindi film lovers. It has all the ingredients you'd expect from a big commercial Maisla film, a Euro big star cast, drama, action, comedy, songs, the car chases and the big finish, all delivered in Rohit Shetty's unapologetic Ishtale. Overall, this is a bubblegum blockbuster." Meena Iyer of Times of India gave the movie 3.5/5 stars, saying, "Chennai Express is a magnificently mounted film." In an ode to his own cinema Euro Read Golmaal series or Bol Bachchan, Rohit Shetty, the director, who has grosses in Bollywood's 100 Crore Club, ups the scale for his Eid offering. Sabal Chatterjee of NDTV gave the movie 3/5 stars and said that, "The wholehearted zeal that SRK and Deepika bring to the table and the steady flow of funny one-liners serve Shetty's purpose well, turning Chennai Express into a full-on Maisla film that is completely unapologetic about its intentions. And that is its USP, unique selling point." Zee News rated the movie 3/5 stars, stating, "If you ignore the few cliché copyrights, the lack of punch in the script and even the high predictability factor, then you're on board for a fun ride with Chennai Express." India Today gave the film 3 stars, the good news first. Chennai Express is a pleasant and likeable film in parts. The bad news is, it does nothing for Shah Rukh Khan's indomitable star power except to tell us he can still play a 40-year-old Rahul without faltering. Abhishek Gupta of India TV gave it 2.5 stars and wrote, "The comedy along with the action is rarely served with equal entertainment in today's cinema. We discern Rohit Shetty for his mass leisure, which includes cars fluttering from the unknown corners, and comedy which isn't slapstick but works." Shubhra Gupta of the Indian Express gave the movie 2.5/5 stars, and wrote, "The film's pair is trying to have some fun, and comes up with some genuinely funny moments. Padukone looks lovely and sticks to a spunky over-the-topness, and doesn't waver, till she's made to go all emotional. That's when her graph dips. That's when Shah Rukh's raffish charm slips. And that is also when Chennai Express derails. And Wanakam becomes one ego." Sukanya Verma of Rediff.com gave the film 2.5 stars, saying, "Chennai Express evokes a few laughs but otherwise it decides to shift tracks from droll comedy to dreadful drama." Khalid Muhammad of Deccan Chronicle gave the film 2.5 stars and wrote, "Board Chennai Express at your own risk." Rajiv Mazand of CNN-IBN gave the film 2/5 rating and said, "Chennai Express is a big, fat bore. A bloated vanity project for an actor capable of so much more." Mayank Shklar of Dainik Bhaskar rated it 1 star out of 5, saying, "You've paid for the ticket? Yes. Now just sit back and suffer." Overseas, Rachel Saltz of the New York Times wrote, "Chennai Express feels like a sumptuous meal with carefully chosen wine and tasty appetizers but a botched main course. Money and visual care have been lavished on this Bollywood action comedy romance and glossy stars engaged. But the movie chugs along for most of its 2 hours and 20 minutes searching for comedy and characters in a frantically overplotted story." Sneha May Francis of Emirates 24/7 wrote, "Rohit Shetty's S.H. style of romance relies heavily on buffoonery and will be applauded mainly by Shah Rukh Khan loyalists." She added, "Rohit's carnival-like comedy coaxes some laughs, but can leave you exhausted." Sneha said that Padukone's performance outshines that of Khan. Ronnie Skybe of Variety wrote, "Shah Rukh Khan and Deepika Padukone are ill-matched in this overworked comedy genre. As Shetty's need to maintain his character's romantic heroism constantly grates against his depictions of their ridiculousness." Simon Foster of the Special Broadcasting Service gave the film 2 stars out of 5 and described it as a loud, lame-brained romantic comedy from the broad directorial brush of Rohit Shetty, SRK's overhyped vehicle sees the charismatic but aging actor badly miscast and easily overshadowed by his leading lady, Deepika Padukone. Box office. Chennai Express became the highest-grossing Bollywood film in India and around the world, collecting $3.95 billion by the end of its run. The film's takings exceeded the $3.92 billion record set by Three Idiots according to Box Office India. Chennai Express collected very well in paid previews on Thursday. According to Box Office India, the total collections of the Hindi version were 67.50 million, surpassing the previous record held by Three Idiots. The film collected 292.50 million on its opening day, making it the second highest opening day collection behind Ek Tha Tiger. The film broke the second and third day box office records, collecting 264.30 million and 292.10 million respectively and collected 870.8 million including paid previews, breaking the previous weekend record set by Ye Jawani Hai Diwani. Chennai Express set another record for worldwide opening collections, earning $1.59 billion in the three-day weekend. The film performed well on Monday, collecting over $120 million. It grossed $115 million on its first Tuesday, becoming Shah Rukh Khan's highest-grossing film in India. The film grossed $125.60 million on Wednesday. Box Office India reported that the film grossed $190 million net on Thursday, taking its first week total to $1.461.50 billion, beating the previous record of Ek Tha Tiger. It had a worldwide gross of $2.5 billion in the first 7 days. The film collected $237.50 million on its second weekend, taking the total domestic net to $1.68 billion, and also became the second highest-grossing Bollywood film in 10 days with a worldwide gross of $3.14 billion. The film earned $1.85 billion in 2 weeks and had collected $1.94 billion after its third weekend in the domestic market. It grossed $160 million in its third week, bringing up its total to $2.75 billion. Chennai Express broke the domestic net record set by Three Idiots in its fourth weekend and added around $57.40 million in week 4 to take the total to $2.06 billion. The film collected $3.5 million on its sixth week, for a final total of $2.08.25 billion. The film's lifetime domestic distributor share stands at $1.15 billion, breaking Ek Tha Tiger's previous record of $1.07 billion. Overseas, Chennai Express also broke overseas records. Paid previews in the UK collected more than any first day of a Bollywood film in the UK. The film made opening weekend records in foreign territories, taking $504.70 million, including record collections from key markets the US, UAE and UK. Chennai Express set a record for opening weekends overseas, grossing $7.1 million. It was a big hit in Pakistan, where it collected $18.4 million in its opening weekend. By August 18, the film had broken all box office records in Karachi by grossing over $40 million. The film earned $720 million in just 9 days in overseas markets. By the second weekend, it had grossed around $14 million. Chennai Express had grossed about $16 million by its third weekend overseas and $16.85 million by the fourth weekend. By the fifth weekend, the film had grossed about $17.25 million abroad. It was still collecting in its sixth weekend, taking its total to $17.40 million. Records. Upon release, the film broke the following records, awards and nominations, notes. References. External links, official website, Chennai Express at the Internet Movie Database, Chennai Express at Box Office Mojo, Chennai Express at Bollywood Hungama, Chennai Express at Rotten Tomatoes.